my excellent students. Welcome to Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates. I'm here for government, and the topic here today is parliamentary or cabinet system of governments.
Eko Learners Support, a support program of the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education for WAEC and NECO candidates.
What are the learning objectives for our topic today? Number one is, at the end of this lesson, we should be able to define the meaning of parliamentary system of government. 2. Mention the features of parliamentary system of government. 3. State the advantages and disadvantages of parliamentary system of government. 4. Explain the features, the functions and powers of Prime Minister in parliamentary system of government. What is parliamentary or cabinet system of government? A parliamentary system of government is a system whereby the head of state is separated from the head of government in terms of personalities and functions. That is, the head of state is not the head of government as we have it presidential system of government. The head of state may be called queen, emperor, governor general, or president, while the head of government is tagged prime ministers. An example of countries that adopt this system include Britain, Canada, Kenya, and etc. Now we go to the advantages of this system, that is cabinet system. 1. It enhances harmonious relationship between the legislature and the executive. That is, there is cordial relationship between the Prime Minister and the legislature because they are from the same party. 2. It allows team spirit among the executives, since the failure of any one of them can bring the old government to the end of its tenure. That is when we are talking of collectivity responsibility. That is, the failure of one affects others, while the praises of one affects others. 3. The system makes the government to be indirectly responsible and unanswerable to the people through the legislation. What it means? It means that indirectly that the system is not questionable to the people by the president. That is, whatever they do collectively, that they answer it together, that the prime minister and the cabinet. 4. It facilitates quick decision making because all these people, both the prime minister and the cabinet, they are in the parliament. They make decisions together. They know what to do together. So it makes the decision to be more quick. 5. It is less dictatorial than a presidential system. That is, it means that this system of government, it does not permit dictatorship because it is not, we don't have veto power. All of them, that is the cabinet, both the prime minister and the legislature, they make the laws together. They do everything together and they rule together as one. 6. The leader of opposition serves as watchdog over the activities of the government and prevents arbitrary rules. That is, in this system, because we have those people that have the majority, that is where they have the prime minister and they take over. But the opposite power, the other political parties that are in the cabinet, they serve as the watchdog to watch those that in the cabinet to see what they are doing, because the majority of them, the ministers are chosen for them. So the minority serves as the watchdog for the system. Now we move on to disadvantages of cabinet system. 1. Cabinet system is often unstable, especially when a coalition government is formed. That is, the cabinet system is especially unstable when we have coalition, when we have division among these people especially from the minority in the legislature. 2. The principle of collective responsibility makes it difficult to allocate praises and blames on a particular individual minister, because the collective responsibility that they are using in this system make it to know who exactly is at fault in what they are doing. So individual did not take the blames or the praise, but collectively they take the blame and the praise, and it made those people that they are not doing right to come under those people that are doing it right. 3. The future of powers in the system can lead to dictatorship, as the Prime Minister controls the cabinet and the legislation. What it means that because from the majority we have the Prime Minister, it is very possible for him to use his veto power because his political party is ruling the majority and he has more says over the people of the legislature. 4. Party discipline often kills the initiative and personal opinion of the ministers and the legislation. Yes, this means that because when we talk of the discipline or the blame, it's come on all the members of the cabinet, not on individual. So for them to make any initiative or to bring any idea, it's very, sometimes they hide under it not to talk, that whatever the majority says, that is what they will follow. And 5, there is uncertainty in the tenure of office. So this means that so far the people there, they are doing it, and the political party as the majority, they can still continue and continue. There is no precise tenure in this system of government as we have it in presidential system of government that is highlighted in the Constitution. And 6, lastly, the Prime Minister who exercises political power over the people is not popularly elected. Yes, like presidential. During the election, it's not that they are going to vote for the Prime Minister separately and we vote for the legislature separately, that is the Senate separately, like we have in the presidential system of government. But it is the Prime Minister is choosing among the majority that win the seats in parliamentary system of government. Now we move on to the functions and the powers of Prime Minister. The functions and the powers of Prime Minister. Number 1, Chief Executive. As the Prime Minister is the head of government, he rules over it, he oversees what is happening, what is going on in the government, is the Chief Executive. 2, political leader. As the Prime Minister, he or she, he is the Prime Minister, is the political leader of his political party, because the majority have won the seats in that parliament. So the Prime Minister serves as the head of his political leaders. 3, spokesman of the government. The Prime Minister here, one of his functions is that he is a spokesman for the people outside. He serves as a link between the parliament and the government, the people and the government. He speaks what is happening to the citizen, what is going on in the citizen on behalf of the cabinet. 4, he appoints the ministers into different posts as a Prime Minister, he has the power to appoint whoever he wants to choose from his own political party. As we all know that in presidential, he or she can appoint from anywhere, from other political party. But from his own political party, he appoints ministers that will serve as his own cabinet for the post. And 5, he disciplines, reshuffles, and can remove minister from office. If whatever they are doing is not palatable with him, he can reshuffle, he can discipline, and also he can remove. Not that he or she remove them from the parliament, but from his own cabinet, he can remove them and they will all go back to the parliament. 6, he presides over cabinet and ministerial meeting. Whenever there is a ministerial meeting or cabinet meeting, that is parliament at a whole, he presides, is the head of that meeting. Also, he represents his country in international conferences and visits other states. Whenever there is need for that, to go out, to travel abroad for any policy, for anything, based on, because he is the political leader and also he is the head of the government, he represents his own people outside. And 8, lastly on this point, he is also the parliamentary leader as he coordinates the activities of the legislation. That is, whatever is happening in the legislation as a whole, he coordinates the affairs of every affairs of the legislature. Now let us see the structure. When you look at this picture on the screen, we have it. The parliament, this is the whole house. You see all of them. It could be from different political party, but those that wins more seats, any political party that win more seats, it is from there the prime minister will come, and it is from there the cabinet will be chosen. And here we have the executive. When we talk of the executive, we talk of the prime minister and his own cabinet and the judiciary. And under this structure of parliamentary system of government, you see that both executive, parliament, and judiciary are in the same legislation. But in presidential, it is not like that. We have them differently. But under this structure, we have the 3 organs that work together as part of the legislature.
Acing your WAEC and NECO examinations has been made easy by the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education with the Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO Candidates television program. Join seasoned teachers as they take you through these core subjects, targeting the exact syllabus of WAEC and NECO. Watch Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates through these social media platforms to access more educational content and give their feedback. Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates. Pass your examinations with flying colors.
Eko Learners Support, a support program of the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education for WAEC and NECO candidates.
With this, I believe that you have picked 1 or 2 to add to your knowledge that you have before this lesson. Now you want to go to some of the questions based on WAEC and NECO. Number 1, what are the essential features of cabinet system of government? And 2, describe the functions of prime minister in a cabinet system of government. Answer to this question. Number 1, dual executive. When we talk of the dual executive, is the prime minister, he presides over the meeting, he presides over the cabinet as though he is the prime minister, and as the head of state, he knows he coordinates what is happening in the legislature. 2, features of power. That is, don't forget that we are looking at the features. That is, the feature that is the characteristics that make it a parliamentary feature of power. That is both the work of the legislature, the work of the executive, the work of judicial are fused together in one system. They are not separated. Collective responsibility is one of the features of cabinet system of government. That is, the blame of one is blame of all, and the praise of one is praise of all. Now, winner takes all. It means that when those people that win, that have majority in the election, they make the cabinet of the minister. Now, vote of no confidence. This vote of no confidence is one of the paramount terms in parliamentary system of government. It is whereby a bill is passed where there is dissatisfaction of the activities of the prime ministers. So they can recall they can recall him to step down, and they will choose another prime minister among the legislature. Not that they will ask him to leave, but he will still maintain his seat for his own constituency in that legislature. But another prime minister will be choosing among those people that have majority seats. Now, question 2. When we look at it, that the functions of the prime minister. Here we have it, number 1 here. Prime minister is the head of government, as we all know. He's the head of government. He oversees whatever is happening in the government. 2, he or she is the head of the ruling party. That is the ruling party. It is the ruling party, that is the majority that won the seats in that election, are called the ruling party. So he or she is the head of that political party. And 3, he or she nominates the ministers from the members of the party who are parliamentarian. That is, among his own people legislature, he or she will choose those people that will work with him or for him. Not like we have it in presidential, that it can be chosen from another political party. And if some of them, they are not political elite at all, but they can be chosen because of their knowledge that they have and experiences in their professions. And 4, he or she has the power to reshuffle his cabinet. As prime minister, he has the power to discipline. He has the power to reshuffle. He has the power to remove, so that if this one is not working in one ministry, he can reshuffle and place him or her in another ministry whereby he can function better. And also lastly, he or she presides over cabinet and ministerial meeting. Whenever the cabinet have meeting, he presides over the meeting because he's the head of the political party, he's the head of the legislature.
Eko Learners Support, a support program of the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education for WAEC and NECO candidates.
Thank you for listening to me, my awesome students. I know that you may have some comments and questions. Thereby, if you have, you can visit our social media platform placed on the screen as we say it. God bless you as we meet another day. Thank you.